Hey guys, Pete Large Cow Constructors. Sky's up here with us again today. She gets to come up with us because she doesn't get into anything really. But I had a request to show how I set up a new block of Cocochip. So I've got my last block that I actually have here in the room. We'll order more, of course. But I used what I had in the tote to set up some tubs because I checked on the eggs in the incubator this morning and we have heads poking out. So we're going to do an egg cutting today as well as setting up a new block of Cocochip. So as I get this set up, I was looking at the bag. The bag does have a small hole at the bottom, so some of the water will leak out. I may try to figure out something I can put on there to keep it sealed as best as I can. But the idea is to fill up the bag, or let the bag fill up with water and let the block itself soak up that water. So I'm going to put you guys on the tripod and go from there. I don't think I have anything up here to seal that up with, but I may improvise here while off camera, so hang on. Alright guys, I found some tape and I kind of tried to tape up the bottom of the bag itself. So what I do first is, you hear the water running in the background, so what I'm doing is I'm letting the water warm up to some lukewarm water. So I'm going to take my Leatherman here and kind of cut the top of the bag here, make sure everything's in frame and on camera. Looks like it is. And we're going to go ahead and cut around the top. Sometimes the bag cooperates, sometimes it does not. Shoot the regular blade side on that. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Throw that away. Then what I'll usually do is I'll put a slit down the side here, just a small one, maybe about 4 inches long. I don't usually measure, so there. So that way when the coconut itself expands a little bit, the bag will allow it to expand out. Also, I use warm water because it seems to absorb a little bit better. Don't know why that is. Doesn't have to be an exact temperature. I just kind of wing it as far as how warm it is. So what I'll start off with is I'll do like 3 to 4 pitchers. Now mind you, right now it is 39% humidity in my room. We had a cold spell, so I had to turn the heat back on. So it dries out the room a little bit. So then I will very slowly pour this on. Oops, one thing I forgot again. Make sure you pull your paper out. I had done that a couple times. So I will cover the entire top as best as I can without spilling too much outside the bag. And the water will pool in the bottom of the tote, or the bag itself. Like I said, I don't know how well that hole is going to stay sealed, so a lot of it might leak out. Not a big deal though. If anything, I can take the block, cut the bag off, and set it in the water at the bottom of the tote. So there's 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if the camera's picking that up at all, but you can actually physically see this expanding in the bag. 3. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to do another one. Four. Alright, there's 4. Still soaking it up pretty well. I'm not getting too much water in the bottom of the tote, so that's good. So I'm going to put in a couple more in this, and then we're going to move on to the egg cutting then. And then we'll come back to this at the end of the video. I don't know if you can hear the chunks of the actual coconut falling as it's expanding outside of the bag. There's 5. I'm going to go ahead and put one more, at least one more in there. This will be number 6. We'll let that sit and soak for a while, and then I'll come back and check on this after a bit. Here's number 6. If I counted that correctly. Alright, so we'll let all that soak in. I'm gonna shut my wire, wash my hands actually, and then shut my wire out. And then we'll move on to the egg cutting. So stay tuned, guys. Okay guys, we have the egg box out of the incubator now. Our coconut chip is expanding still. Here's our clutch card for this clutch. It was a lesser female to our banana Mojave, as I spoke before. We had 9 eggs, 9 good eggs, 0 slugs. The eggs total 842 grams. This was in the same pairing we did last year. The eggs were due on June 20th. Today is the 14th, and we have some pippers. So it's day 54. Set that off to the side. We're going to open this lid up here real quick. There's 3 pips. 2 of them look like bells. I'm going to go ahead and show those 3 off to you. There's actually 4 pips, but 3 babies with their heads out. We will go ahead and cut the ones that are not pipped and see what all we got up in here. I'm going to start pulling some straws out. Oops, looks like we got a banana and 2 bells, like I think I said that at the beginning of the video. Let's go ahead and get that out. Bear with me for a minute, guys. So, we'll just randomly start off with this egg here. And get all that ready to go. And we'll see what we got. Okay. From what I can see, this one looks like a Mojave. On camera, I don't know if you guys can see that real well. It looks like a Mojave. It's got the alien heads that come down to the belly. Yep. I'm actually going to carefully get these guys up out of here, so I'm going to set them all back just in on the Paralight. If I can get these up out of here carefully. dropping anyone. There. I'm just gonna set it all right here. There. Grab that straw. Okay, so we have a Mojave. And next we're going to cut this one. It's like a banana lesser. Oh, then the other one's sticking out. I don't know, maybe possibly just a lesser. The more I look at it, looks more like just like a lesser. Put that in there. Clean up my mess a bit. Alright guys, apologize for that. The battery did die. Last egg was a lesser. Not sure the camera picked that up before it finally died out, so should have enough real quick. Lesser. Get this situated. New paper towel. We'll just grab this one here. Excited to see what all's in these. Last 3 that are not pipped, and then the one that didn't have its head sticking out, which would be that one right there. We'll see what we got. Okay. This one looks like a banana Mojave. Yeah. Well, yeah. Looks like a banana Mojave. So we've had a couple of them out already. Last year's clutch. Grab this one here. I might save that last one for see what we got and do the pips real fast. This little one here is flexing on me. This one, let me see. Maybe this one's kind of looking just like a normal. Yep, normal. Some wacky alien heads on it though. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this one here. I know this one is a banana. Can you get your head back in or no? You're stuck, aren't you? So I'm going to go ahead and try and carefully get him cut here. Not getting him at all. I get a hold of the egg itself. There. Oh, you did sneak back in there. Yeah, banana. Definitely, it just looks like a straight banana. This one is a bell. I'm pretty positive on this one. Yep. Not much room in that egg. This little one's huge. Sometimes it's hard to grab the scissors. So. Bell. Cool. Cool. Bells are always awesome. We'll cut this one here because I know this one is a bell also. Two bells. And then we'll get this one here. He's popping his head out, so we'll see what we got. I'm not exactly sure what it is yet. Wasn't expecting to cut these until later this week. I didn't think they would pip this early, but they did. So. Oh yeah, that's just a normal, I think. Yep, just a normal. The camera's picking these up okay. And one more surprise one. One that has not pipped and I'm not sure what's in it. Let's see. I'm excited. I love having new babies. Let me see what we got here. Oops. Sometimes the eggs don't want to stay. It's like another Mojave. This one you can see the alien heads dropping down to the belly real well. Yeah, definitely Mojave. Yep. Can't see the head, but I'm pretty positive that's a Mojave. So we got, looks like two normals. A banana Mojave, a banana, no, yeah, a banana, a Mojave, or, I'm sorry, I'll get it right here eventually. We got a banana Mojave, two Mojaves it looks like, a normal, two normals, two lessers, or two bells I mean, and one lesser. So yeah, Mojave, normal, Mojave, this one. That one I think is a banana Mojave, lesser, banana, and two bells. Yeah, so that awesome clutch there, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys back in the incubator. We'll do sexes here later. I'm gonna pull you guys up here a little bit so you guys can actually see in the egg box and not see just outside the egg box. And just kind of show off what we got. So there we are. We got a banana Mojave, Mojave, lesser, bell, bell. Sorry about the camera work, guys. Normal. I believe that's the other normal. And another Mojave. And another banana. That one might be a banana Mojave. I can't tell real well, but it just may be a regular banana also. So yeah, we will wait to see what we get out of the clutch once they come out of the eggs. Alright guys, I went ahead and took you guys off the tripod. I was having a little difficulty maneuvering in here with it to show these guys off. So we have a banana Mojave, bell, this one's also a bell, blue eyed leucistic, I don't know if you can see in there. Normal, normal, yeah, I'm gonna say that one's a normal. There's a lesser. We also have a banana, another normal, I believe that one's a lesser. And then a Mojave. So we got Mojave and another Mojave. So we got 2 Mojaves, 2 lessers, or 1 lesser, 2 bells, a banana Mojave, and just a banana, and 2 normals out of this clutch. I think I said all that correctly. So yes, so there's our clutch. These guys will go back in the incubator until everybody is out of their eggs and everybody sheds out at least one time. So clutch number 3 is on the ground. Hatch date will be today, which is June 14th. So I'm going to go ahead and set you guys back up over here. I'm going to write down on my clutch card hatch date. Because if I don't write it down, I will forget to write it down and then have to go back and see when it all happened. Oh, let's see, where's my pen? There we are. And of course, Shadow's got a bark, because that's what he does. So it's hatch day 6. 14. 23. Alright, hatch day today. Alright, very excited. Gonna be amazing. So we have 1 egg left in the incubator for clutch number 4. Clutch number 5 is looking like it's going to be Serenity or Firefly Ghost. So that's exciting also. I'm really excited about that clutch. First time mom and all. So let's see how many eggs we can get out of her. Those guys are back in the incubator. So now I'm going to go ahead and rearrange a little bit here, and we're going to show off that block of Cocochip and, well, the cocoa block from Wilbanks. Flip you guys around real quick. So there it is. It's expanded. It's been sitting for about 45 minutes now, and it is very easy to break it apart. You just barely touch it, it falls apart. And then we'll get down to the meat and potatoes of the block and see how well the center of it is actually soaked up the water. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to hold the camera and do this with my other hand. So it's actually feeling like it's probably pretty well soaked in the water. Hardest parts, to me, the hardest part that I've found is to get the center to soak up the water. You might get some dry spots in the middle. But at this point, I would just probably break everything else off of the dry stuff and break all that apart and mix it in with the wet, moist stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this bag open here and get down to the bottom a little bit. Let's see how well it all soaked in. Maybe a couple dry spots on it. You throw your bag away, you won't need that anymore. There. Alright, yeah, there's a little bit of dry stuff down here at the bottom. Now see, that stuff right there is dry. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. It will actually mix in pretty well. It does break apart pretty easily. And then I will just mix it in together with everything else. There. Ugh, it's hard to do one-handed. You will get some debris sometimes, like that. But that's with any coconut you buy. I don't care how often they clean it, or how much it's cleaned, or strained, or sifted. So, this is pretty solid here. It's hard to break apart. Now what I might do is actually add a little bit more water to this. Here, right here. And let it soak in a bit more. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Add a bit more water. If these blocks are hard to break apart, adding more water doesn't hurt. I'm not even going to add a full pitcher to it. It may only be a half of a pitcher, maybe a 3/4 pitcher. to this. So then I'm just going to slowly add this to where it's not going to leak all over the tub. It's just going to go where I need it to go. Just pour it directly on the dry spot there. Let it flow over what's left. And then we'll leave that sit for a little while. And that will expand and soak up that water. And then I'll break that apart. And it'll all be a beautiful tub of fresh coconut block, which will be used for the new hatchlings once they're ready to rock and roll. And I'll clean out the entire rack of the hatchlings we have now and replace their stuff with some of the new coconut. But that's the video for today, guys. It's gonna be a little bit of a long one, but we got the coconut block and we've got the egg cutting. The egg cutting is very exciting. I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna edit all this together, and as always, guys, I gotta do my selfless plugs for YouTube for to the like, share, subscribe. The more likes we get, the more the video gets out. Share it as much as you can. Hit the little bell so it gets put up, and you know that when we put up new videos here. Set that little bell to all, so you know. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Go over Patreon, sign up, and you know, we like money, so just being an ass. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or anything, let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.